Okay. So am I the only one who's shocked that we're having very open, brazen conversations like this? By the way, in a country that is supposed to be Vision 20 what? 60. Look at our elected officials who are, happily saying they were offered 10 million, kula huku, kakula huku, and, an accounting officer is being named. We've talked about this several times across this table. People in other jurisdictions, all these other countries we've mentioned, Malaysia, Bangladesh, China, the whiff of corruption in countries like China, I don't want to say it, but we all know what happens to persons who are corrupt, and where they end up sentenced to death. Mm-hmm. Here, it's a laughable conversation. Yeah, it's so cool. Would you believe it? Imagine that.
Fellow Kenyans, allow me to start this conversation by saying this, that we are getting into a very weird season. Actually, happy new month, and this is the month of August. We are just remaining with 1 full year to the general election, that is 2027. Tukifika tarehe 10 tutakuwa na 1 year exactly, 365 days to the general election, that is in 2027. One thing I have to say, and one thing I can say, I would like to say, is that we are in the most challenging moments, and these most challenging moments are going to be determined by the decisions that we as voters are going to take. Now, if we decide to be misused, or if we decide to continue being misled or being lied to by these politicians, it will be up to us. And I don't think if we will have anybody to blame after we've elected these people who think that they own us. Now, this conversation is going to be about these politicians who pretend. And I would like to say this. During the impeachment of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, I don't know how money walked, whether money walked or not, I don't know. One thing is very clear, is that these people normally say that there was money. Money was given out. Money was issued. 10 million. And I've been very much in this issue. Actually, let me just say that I was really pissed off when I was hearing a leader anasimama kwa podium, alafu unasikia kiongozi anasema kwamba kuna pesa ambayo tulipewa wakati ambapo tulikuwa tunamtimua Rigathi Gachagua, and we were paid 10 million. Everybody was paid 10 million. So my question is this. You guys want to tell us that we Kenyans are so much stupid to a point that we are electing you, tunawapeleka kwa bunge, alafu nyinyi wenyewe mnachukua pesa ya kuimpeach mtu fulani.
Okay. So am I the only one who's shocked that we're having very open, brazen conversations like this? By the way, in a country that is supposed to be Vision 20 what? 60. Look at our elected officials who are, happily saying they were offered 10 million, kula huku, kakula huku, and, an accounting officer is being named. We've talked about this several times across this table. People in other jurisdictions, all these other countries we've mentioned, Malaysia, Bangladesh, China, the whiff of corruption in countries like China, I don't want to say it, but we all know what happens to persons who are corrupt, and where they end up sentenced to death. Mm-hmm. Here, it's a laughable conversation. Yeah, it's so cool. Would you believe it? Imagine that. Even if you were to put the politics of, Rigathi Gachagua to one side, Murima, whatnot, all the things that he said about shareholding, which is one thing. So they were impeaching him for going against the Constitution, and they were doing it by themselves, going against the Constitution. And these people today are still in office. The EACC has not made any attempt to call them in question. Neither has the DCI. Nobody. But we're just okay. So we're just moving on with our lives. We're happy. Yeah, people said they were bribed up to 10 million shillings.
Yep.
Jay, I mean, what country is this? What country is? What country do we live in? What's happening here?
That is not the problem. Honorable me say that I had already decided to impeach Gachagua even without money, without any money. But if money was being handed out for free, I will take it because my people in Busia need it. These are two contradicting statements. A statement from Junet Mohammed. Junet said that money was given, and this money was given. After this money had been given, he is wondering that some people who received this money did not do any constructive project with it.
Huyu Gachagua, wacha nipatie story bana. Huyu Gachagua kwanza hapa vile mnaona tukiwa na mkubwa yetu waziri. Wabunge wote wa Kakamega wako wapi? Si mmeona hapa? Si wako hapa? Si wako hapa? Wabunge wote wako na nani? Wako na Oparanya. Si namna hiyo? Sasa wengine wanatuambia ati wako na watu. Na wanataka kupeleka sisi kwa mtu ambaye tumefanya impeachment. Tumefukuza kasi. Na unajua waziri, wakati tulikuwa tunafukuza Gachagua kasi, kuna kitu ilitembea hapo huko bunge. Wacha niseme ukweli. Kuna kitu ilitembea nini? Na accounting officer alikuwa mtu anaitwa Aaron Cherioti, ndio alikuwa accounting officer.
Fighting or talking negatively or talking ill about the house of Edwin Sifuna. Because he was saying that Edwin Sifuna received money and Edwin Sifuna did not even build a very good house with the money that he received.
And so why senators paid to impeach Rigathi Gachagua?
No. Yes, they were.
Okay.
And you heard Junet Mohammed confirm.
No, you're a senator. Were you paid?
Well, I was approached, and I was given a condition.
Okay.
I was told, you take this money, you must vote yes. If you take it and run away, you will not get to your house. If you take it and vote no, you will not get to your house.
Okay.
And therefore, I said I was going to vote no.
How much was this?
It was 10 million Kenyan shillings.
Who was giving you this money?
There were agents.
Who offered you this money?
Agents.
Which agent?
People from the government.
Who?
Agents.
Name someone.
No. If they were threatening me with death that time, why would I name them? I can't.
Are they your colleagues?
No, they are not in the house. But there are people in politics. There are people who've been around politics for a long time.
So
they are Kenya Kwanza operatives. Okay. People close to the president.
Was this reported anyway? Because that
widely reported. I mean, it was widely reported.
No. With the authorities that matter. Like, did you lodge any complaints? Because that was two things. One, there was an attempted bribe, yes, and a threat to your life. You didn't think this was important?
Well, in politics, your life is permanently threatened.
But this was a direct threat.
Yeah. So it was conditional. That if you take this money and vote no, you will not get to your house. If you take this money and disappear, because it was for a vote. It was to vote to impeach Gachagua. It was not negotiable.
Okay.
It was very serious.
Okay. Eddie Okech, were you offered any money?
You know, I'm so disappointed.
So it means that there was money, right? If there was money, it means that there is something that these people were supposed to do with this money. Now, Junet Mohammed, what did you do with the money that you received? This woman is saying that I will take it because my people in Busia need it. So you want to tell us that after receiving that money, you went and gave it to the people of Busia. People of Busia, those who are watching this video, can you tell me at the comment section, did you receive any money? Did you even know? Were you even aware that money was given? No, were you even aware that during the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, your women rep, Honorable me, Catherine Omanyo, was given 10 million? I want us to do the math. How many members of parliament do we have? How many of them?
Not officially, and not according to the electoral calendar. But anyone paying attention can already feel it. The slogans are here. The political arithmetic has begun. The promises have started flowing. The insults have become more frequent. Every week there is another rally, another declaration, another accusation, another viral clip, another hashtag, another reason to be angry. And we're still more than a year away from an election. Now, there is nothing unusual about politics becoming louder as elections approach. That is, in fact, democracy. But there is a difference between political debate and political noise. Debate helps citizens make choices. Noise makes it harder to think. And if you found yourself exhausted by it all, you're probably not alone. Politics now follows us everywhere. Into our churches, into our workplaces, into family WhatsApp groups, into markets, into our social media feeds. Every conversation risks becoming a political contest. Every disagreement risks becoming a partisan one. Perhaps that is the point. Because when citizens become emotionally exhausted, they become intellectually vulnerable. They stop asking difficult questions. They begin accepting easy answers. A slogan replaces a policy. A personality replaces an institution. And an insult replaces an argument. As citizens, we owe ourselves something better. When someone promises transformation, ask how. When someone boasts about their record, verify it. When someone says they have the numbers, ask what they intend to do with them. And when someone asks you to fear another Kenyan because of their tribe, ask what problem that solves. And when someone says, trust me, ask why. Because in an election season, every politician is competing for your vote. But before they can win your vote, many will first compete for your attention. Don't confuse the two. The months ahead will test more than our politics. They're going to test our discipline, our patience, our ability to think before we react, to question before we share, to listen before we choose. You see, democracy does not only depend on politicians telling the truth, it also depends on citizens refusing to be manipulated. The loudest voice is not always the wisest. And the most repeated slogan is not always the best idea. And the politician who dominates today's headlines may not be the one who deserves tomorrow's vote. So perhaps over the coming months, the greatest act of citizenship will not be speaking louder than everyone else. It will be listening more carefully. So let them compete. Let them hold rallies. Let them make promises. Let them declare alliances. Let them sell themselves to the country. That is their job. Our job is different. Our job is to see through the noise, to separate performance from purpose, to distinguish slogans from substance.
Bicameral parliament, that is the national, which is made up of the National Assembly, senators of the National Assembly. We have got 349 members. Now, which consists of 290 constituency MPs, 47 county women representatives, and 12 nominated members. Sums a total of 349. Now, 349, those are members. And then now at the Senate, we have got 67 members. So take 349 plus 67. Hiyo inakuja plus 67, hiyo inakuja 416. 416. Now, all the 416, each of them, kama alipata 10 million. Hiyo ni pesa ngapi? So you see where we mess up. You see where now the problem is. I'm surprised, by the way. Kama Kenya tuko so much cheap like that to a point that yani hao watu, how do these people take us, by the way? No, tuseme tu kweli, hao watu wanatuchukuliaga aje? Ya kwamba wakishachagua mtu wanaenda wanamtimua, wanapewa pesa, wamtoe ofisini. So the agenda was not even that the Rigathi Gachagua was wrong or was bad. No. The agenda was, we want to impeach this person. Why impeaching this person? None of our business. The point is, let us impeach this man. So you are very happy while impeaching somebody. Very happy. Nyinyi kuimpeach mtu ni rahisi kwenu kabisa. It's okay. It's okay. We have no problem. But at the end of the day, the question should be, what benefit do you get? So sisi kama wa Kenya, sisi tumepumbazwa, sisi ni wapumbavu wenye tuliwachagua kwenye maofisi, nyinyi muende pale, muanze kukula pesa, mkifukuza watu kwa ofisi. And then you are very happy telling us that we impeach somebody. How shameful is that? It is very much shameful, by the way. Ni kitu kingine kibaya sana. JUNET Mohammed, chuma chenu kiki motoni. We are just waiting for you guys. There is a place that we are waiting. Tunawangoja tu hivi. Just 1 year. Wait and see. Tunasubiri tu mwaka mmoja hivi tu, tutakuja kuonesha. We will tell you that we are the people that gave you those positions. Not unless maybe watu wenu watakuwa wajalu wengine watakuwa pumbavu na wajinga, Wakikuyu, Wakamba, watakuwa watu wenye hawaoni kile ambacho kimefanyika ama kile ambacho kimefanyika for the past 4 years, ndio maana sasa wanataka kuwarudisha. You are talking about taking 10 million. You've not done any development for your people. Hata wewe mwenyewe, you are only investing in your businesses abroad. Hakuna biashara yao watu iko Kenya. All these people jaribu kuangalia. I believe and I know very well that hakuna mtu hata mmoja ambaye ako na biashara Kenya. Hamna. Na kama ipo, niambie ni mwanasiasa mgani, member of parliament mgani mwenye ako na biashara yake Kenya. Hapa nyinyi mnaangalia mtu ambaye sijui mara mtu ambaye hajajenga nyumba, alafu mnarudi we took, we ate, we were given. So it's just like that. So we need to buy that. Yani hiyo ndio kitu mnataka kutuambia. We need to really buy that. We need, we were given, it was like this. Seriously. Come on guys, we are better than that. This country is better than that. It is better than that. So fellow Kenyans, I would like to know what you think at the comment section. I know some people will be like, kwani nini hata wakikula pesa ilikuwa. Can I know what you think at the comment section?